6960.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl Bella Bella Cinderella. Welcome to Blaze City. So, happy Memorial Day, you guys. So for this one, we just, I'm not even going to prolong this. So, I have a couple of questions before we even start. Does anyone know how Memorial Day came to be? Where it originated from? What's the backstory? Like, come on, these are questions we all want to know. Well, y'all should know me by now. So let's just get into it. So I have a question, another question. Who has heard about the Buffalo Soldiers? I know, kind of like threw you off a little bit. Yet, they were a regiment composed of African American soldiers that was formed in the 19th century. So, September 21st of 1866, the 10th Cavalry was formed in Fort Leavenworth in Kansas, nicknamed the Buffalo Soldiers. Now there was 5 branches of regiment under the US Army within this time frame. So they fought in the American Indian Wars. Now, when I told you guys they were called the Buffalo Soldiers, this particular war was where their name came from. They also fought in the Range War, Spanish American War, the Philippine American War, Mexican Border War, World War One, and World War Two. Now, understand these men were the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. They were the best, like absolute best, you guys. But now I know y'all are wondering where Memorial Day came in. So let's get the definition of Memorial Day. So y'all know I usually get my Oxford definition, but this time I went to Wikipedia and got a little bit of a more. So we're not doing Memorial Day. We're gonna, we breaking words down. So the first word we done broke down is just memorial. An object or place which serves as a focus for the memory or the communication, or not communication, I'm sorry, commemoration of something. Usually it's influential or a loved one, historical, or a tragic an event. Now to most, our holidays and inventions in life always start with someone else. And when I say that, we think about so much that has happened in this world and how we evolved to where we are right now. But the things that we have right now, somebody had to start it. Somebody was doing it first. Like this thought, these things that we have came from somebody's thought. It was an idea, and they worked on that idea. That idea became prevalent to them. They dreamed about it. Then they made it into reality. And once it became reality, it became something that they can physically touch. And then with them touching, they improved on whatever it is. And then over time, we've gotten to where we have the things we do have now. But when I say that, our holidays and inventions were always have to start with someone else. They were created and thought of them were with someone else's in somebody else's mind. But these people never get their credit until years. I mean, like decades after they done passed on. And it's really crazy that we don't give accolades and people's flowers while they're alive to get them. Sometimes it understandable, sometimes the time frame in life and situations in life won't allow certain things to happen. But we wait so long to give somebody their accolades, and it is like really crazy. But but we're gonna start this particular holiday. It roots in its roots start after the Civil War. Like you guys, the Civil War. And y'all know the Civil War lasted for 4 years. And to the fact of where it lasted for 4 years, y'all know the Civil War was basically over slavery expansion. You guys, hold that thought. I'll be back. My bad, you guys. Drop some stuff. But like I was saying, the Civil War started over slavery expansion. So you know that the South was woo, big on slavery, in which even in 2025, I believe, in my opinion, slavery still exists. There are so many, it's a lot of racism. And I wouldn't just say in the South, but it's more apparent in the South than it is other places. But I'm neither here nor there to judge, long as that doesn't come towards me. But people should understand. You know what? We're not going to go there right now, you guys. Anywho, now the North was big on, how do I say, every man is free, or that we all have the right to live without persecution because of the color or difference, which I love the fact of that. But it's the fact of the world we live in now, yeah, doesn't work like that. The song, what is that movie? Pocahontas, The Colors of the Rainbow. So for the colors of the rainbow represents human beings and the different shades of us. There is one color in that rainbow that I don't see. But how many colors are there in a color wheel? There are so many colors to bring out and to make up how beautiful a rainbow is. And a rainbow is what is it? A sense of rainbows are beautiful. Just put it like that. They are extremely beautiful, but they are also showing of, I guess, what would be the best way to say that? Clarification, a clearing of a day. So you know when it rains so much, and then the next minute, then you have then you have the rainbow that just comes out of nowhere. Like stuff like that. That's a beautiful thing. But that's what the North was basically about. But yet this didn't go over well as we know now because this basically started the Civil War, which basically started in April of 1861. So, and this started in Fort Sumter. Sumter. I don't know if I'm probably saying that wrong, but you guys understand. Also, within the Civil War, we had other major wars. Like, do y'all know how we have other major battles or wars, however you want to put it? The Civil War was the main, but then we had other battles in between this. Like, it's really crazy. We also had the Gettysburg War battle, the Antietam battle, and Vicksburg battle. Now, when you think about those battles in between the Civil War, you think about the Gettysburg Address from Abraham Lincoln. Now I do have it, so this is quote from him. 4 score and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now, whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. November 19th, 1863. So in May of 1865, 1 year after the ending of the Civil War, a group of free slaves in Charleston, South Carolina, organized a ceremony to honor the Union soldiers who were buried in mass graves. They weren't able to, individually bury their family members. Most of them didn't even know. People were just put out there just to, serve your country. Didn't ask me if I want to serve my country. Didn't actually give me the choice on how I wanted to serve my country. He just made me get out here. And a lot of people lost their lives. A lot of different races, not just one race. A lot of races and individuals lost their lives. They would decorate graves with flowers and hold a parade, give speeches, in honor of people. This this became the day, or this event was named the Decoration Day in Charleston. But also, this was also a day to and an opportunity to remember the struggle for freedom. Now, we some people overlook the fact of what Memorial Day consists of for certain people, but we neglect to think about other races and other people who had to endure and what they had to endure to get to where we are right now. For how we celebrate certain days, people had to go through a lot for us to get where we are right now. So, from the National Park Service in 1878 on Decoration Day, Frederick Douglass proclaimed, this is his speech, you guys. There was a right side and a wrong side in that late war, which no sentiment ought to cause us to forget. And while today we should have malice toward none and charity towards all, it is no part of our duty to confound right and wrong or loyalty with treason. So, like, you guys, woo, Memorial Day is more than just what we do right now for some people. To the fact to where Memorial Day means a lot, it goes deeper than just the soldiers. It is not just the people who fought in the wars for us to have the freedom we have right now. It is how we got to the freedom. How long it took for us to even say the word freedom and then actually have the action behind what that word meant. I can say free all day until I actually do the action or have the action held in front of me for it to actually be free. Free is a word. All I can say is this nation, this world wasn't built by just one race or creed or gender. Yet somewhere down the line, we have forgotten to give thanks. We have become blinded behind our own ambition. We are we are so close-minded to what is going on in this world right now, you guys. Like bills are being passed and we don't even know about them. We're all about to be affected by what is going on in this nation right now. So I say this to everyone. Wake up. Don't get caught slipping, you guys. Like, we are all getting caught slipping. Because who's to say that someone is going to have the moral justification to stand by your side in spite of everything that has been said or seen or told? Our history is our legacy, our mark on this world. Let's make our future just as prominent as our past. To those who have served and who have been of service, I thank you. I thank you. I show my gratitude. I'm humble for you guys. I'm humble for all the men and women who have laid down their lives for us to achieve the goals and have what we have right now. So I am grateful. I salute our soldiers. They're from past to now. And I'm grateful for you guys. The ones in my family, the ones that are not in my family, I salute you guys and I'm honored to have y'all here. And I'm grateful that y'all are risking y'all's life to make us a better nation. Well, thank you guys for letting me set you ablaze with my topic. So, you already know, it's your girl, Bella Bella Cinderella. Love and light. Till next time. Mwah. 6960.